Hyperhidrosis isn't just sweat, it's ruined handshakes, soaked shoes, shirts you can't wear, and moments you just can't forget. I have lived with this for more than 20 years, and I can tell you every day it's a battle most people don't see. But here's the thing, over time, I have figured out small tricks that actually make life easier. So today, I'm going to share 10 everyday hacks that make life easier while living with hyperhidrosis. And at the end, I will also give you one bonus hack, which is the most valuable lesson I have learned after 2 decades of trial and error. So trust me, you don't wanna miss that. So hack number one, antiperspirant done right. Now, most people do it wrong because they grab a deodorant and they think it will stop their sweating, but it doesn't. Why? Because deodorant is for smell, not for sweat. And what you really need is a solid antiperspirant stick, not the roll on. Now, before you apply, make sure your armpits are clean and trimmed. Now, most people say to use it at night, but if you are like me who shower in the morning, I apply it right after the shower. Make sure to let it fully dry once you apply it, because if you don't let it completely dry, it won't be as effective as it should be, and I'm talking about 70 to 80% of effectiveness. So that's how important this step is. Hack number two is rubbing alcohol for instant grip. Now, if you have hands like mine, you know how bad it gets when you sweat. Phone slips, pen slips, and handshakes turn into mini panic attacks. So here's what I do. I wash my hands, dry them completely, and then wipe my hands with rubbing alcohol. Some people use hand sanitizer, but rubbing alcohol has a higher alcohol content and it works better and faster. You will instantly get a dry grip for up to 10 to 15 minutes, perfect for any important meetings or dates or any important moments. But here's a quick warning, make sure your hands have no cuts or damaged skin, or else you will regret it. Hack number three, the handshake survival trick. Let's be real, this one is brutal. I had to shake hands while feeling like my palms were mini waterfalls. So what I do is simple. I keep a folded paper towel in my pocket, and right before a handshake, I casually wipe my palm inside my pocket with the paper towel, or if I don't have the paper towel, I will casually wipe my hand with my pants and go straight in for the handshake. And here's a quick tip which I have been using since years. Right after the handshakes, I will quickly open up the conversation with a compliment or with a question, just to move away the attention from my hands to another topic. And this trick has saved me a lot of time from many awkward moments at work. If you use it, make sure to let me know how it goes. Hack number four, the hot water reset. This might sound weird, but in summers my hands usually get extremely freezingly cold even though they are sweating, and that happens because of the air conditioning. And when that happens, I go and wash my hands with hot water, not extremely hot that you burn yourself, but hot enough to reset your palm's temperature. It resets everything and your hands feels like normal again, at least for a while. Hack number five, always carry paper towels. This one is simple, but I can't live without this. I always carry paper towels in my pockets or in my bag. You never know when the sweat is gonna show up while you are in meeting, public transport, holding your phone or holding drinks. Paper towels give you instant control, and of course it's not glamorous, but it's the difference between being panic and being calm. Hack number six, lightweight moisture absorbing socks. Foot sweat is a whole different beast in itself. Thick socks trap heat and turn your shoes into mini saunas. So I switched to lightweight, breathable, moisture absorbing socks. They do dry faster, reduce odor, and honestly makes walking comfortable again. And of course, I even wear them with flip-flops. It looks weird, but it works. And if you have hyperhidrosis like me, you know you just can't wear flip-flops barefoot. Hack number 7. Breathable shoes and a proper drying routine. Your shoes matter as much as your socks, and I wear lightweight mesh trainers or running shoes. They are comfortable, they are breathable, and they don't trap heat. And after wearing any kind of shoes, I never throw them straight into the closet. What I do is I leave them outside under the shade and let them fully dry. It helps remove odor and that gross damp feeling. Once I started doing this, my foot sweating has dropped massively. Hack number 8. Wear clothes that work for you. Clothes can either expose you or protect you. Light, thin shirts, just forget about them. They scream for attention with those sweat stains. And you know what I do? I stick to dark colors, subtle patterns, and thick moisture absorbing fabrics. Now let's be real, we can't just stop the sweating, but we can stop people from seeing it. And sometimes that confidence bump when no one will notice you makes your whole day more easier. Hack number 9. Avoid caffeine on sweaty days because caffeine is your enemy. Coffee, energy drinks, and anything that spikes your nervous system. If you drink it on a sweaty day, it will just make the whole day more sweatier. Now, personally, I really struggle with this as well because I really like coffee. And you know the temptation when your friends or your colleagues are getting coffee and they are calling you as well. So yeah, sometimes I do refuse it, but sometimes I also have it. Just make sure it's not ruining your day and you will be fine. Hack number 10. Avoid foods that are overly spicy or sugary. Here's why. Spicy foods raise your body's temperature and sugar spikes your blood glucose, which then activates the stress hormones like adrenaline, and those make you even sweat more. Avoiding them, especially on hot or important days, really helps keep things under control. And finally, the bonus hack. Test one thing at a time. This one took me years to understand. When you are desperate, you are trying everything at once and you have no idea what worked and what didn't work. So for this reason, I suggest you to track and test one thing at a time. Make sure you track what you eat, what you wore, how much you sweat, and how it goes and feels for a week or two. Make sure you write everything just to have an idea of what is working for you and what doesn't work for you, because everybody is different and one thing might work for me but might not work for you. So that's really important for you to test and try yourself and see what actually works and what doesn't. So these 10 hacks plus the bonus hack, they are not a cure, but they are real and they come from 2 decades of trial and error, not from ads or from brands. If even one of these helps you or you have got your own, make sure you share it in the comments because someone might be looking for that. I was told that I would have to live with this forever. I refuse to accept that. If you feel the same, subscribe. You are not alone. And that's it. See you in the next one.